Multi-level marketing is a controversial marketing strategy in which the sales force is compensated not only for sales they generate, but also for the sales of the other salespeople that they recruit. This recruited sales force is referred to as the participants' downline and can provide multiple levels of compensation. Other terms used for MLM include pyramid selling, network marketing, and referral marketing. Many pyramid schemes attempt to present themselves as legitimate MLM businesses. Some sources define all MLMs as pyramid schemes, even if they are legal. MLM is illegal in mainland China. According to the U.S. Federal Trade Commission, some MLM companies constitute illegal pyramid schemes which exploit members of the organization. MLM is one type of direct selling. Most commonly, the salespeople are expected to sell products directly to consumers by means of relationship referrals and word-of-mouth marketing. MLM salespeople not only sell the company's products but also encourage others to join the company as a distributor. Companies that use MLM models for compensation have been a frequent subject of criticism and lawsuits. Criticism has focused on the similarity to illegal pyramid schemes, price fixing of products, high initial entry costs, emphasis on recruitment of others over actual sales, encouraging if not requiring members to purchase and use the company's products, exploitation of personal relationships as both sales and recruiting targets, complex and exaggerated compensation schemes. The company and/or leading distributors making major money off training events and materials, and cult-like techniques which some groups use to enhance the members' enthusiasm and devotion. Direct selling, network marketing, and multi-level marketing. Network marketing and multi-level marketing have been described by author Dominique Zardel as being synonymous, and as methods of direct selling. Other terms that are sometimes used to describe multi-level marketing include word-of-mouth marketing, interactive distribution, and relationship marketing. Critics have argued that the use of different terms and buzzwords is an effort to distinguish multi-level marketing from illegal Ponzi schemes, chain letters, and consumer fraud scams. Some sources classify multi-level marketing as a form of direct selling rather than being direct selling. The Direct Selling Association, a lobbying group for the multi-level marketing industry, reported that in 1990 25% of members used MLM, growing to 77.3% in 1999. By 2009, 94.2% of DSA members were using MLM, accounting for 99.6% of sellers and 97.1% of sales. Companies such as Avon, Electrolux, Tupperware, and Kirby all originally used single-level marketing to sell the goods and later introduced multi-level compensation plans. The DSA has approximately 200 members, while it is estimated there are over 1,000 firms using multi-level marketing in the United States alone. History. The origin of multi-level marketing is often disputed, but multi-level marketing-style businesses existed in the 1920s. 1930s California Vitamin Company, or California Perfume Company, set up independent non-salaried participants, referred to as distributors, are authorized to distribute the company's products or services. They are awarded their own immediate retail profit from customers plus commission from the company, not downlines, through a multi-level marketing compensation plan, which is based upon the volume of products sold through their own sales efforts as well as that of their downline organization. Independent distributors develop their organizations by either building an active consumer network who buy direct from the company, or by recruiting a downline of independent distributors who also build a consumer network base, thereby expanding the overall organization. Additionally, distributors can also earn a profit by retailing products they purchased from the company at wholesale price. Income levels. Several sources have commented on the income level of specific MLMs, or MLMs in general. The Times. The government investigation claims to have revealed that just 10% of Amway's agents in Britain make any profit, with less than 1 in 10 selling a single item of the group's products. Eric Shibola, a high-level Emerald Amway member, UK Justice Norris found in 2008 that out of an Igbo population of 33,000, only about 90 made sufficient incomes to cover the costs of actively building the business. That's a 99.7% loss rate for investors. Newsweek, based on Mona V's own 2007 income disclosure statement, fewer than 1% qualified for commissions, and of those, only 10% made more than $100 a week. Business students focus on ethics. In the USA, the average annual income from MLM for 90% MLM members is no more than $5,000, which is far from being a sufficient means of making a living. USA Today has had several articles. While earning potential varies by company and sales ability, DSA says the median annual income for those in direct sales is $2,400. In an October 15, 2010 article, it was stated that documents of a MLM called Fortune reveal that 30% of its representatives make no money and that 54% of the remaining 70% only make $93 a month. The article also states Fortune is under investigation by the Attorneys General of Texas, Kentucky, North Dakota, and North Carolina, with Missouri, South Carolina, Illinois, and Florida following up complaints against the company. A February 10, 2011 article stated, "It can be very difficult, if not impossible, for most individuals to make a lot of money through the direct sale of products to consumers, and big money is what recruiters often allude to in the pitches." Roland Witzel, a former business professor who spent 40 years researching and teaching the pitfalls of multi-level marketing, "You'd be hard-pressed to find anyone making over $1.50 an hour. His primary product is opportunity. The strongest, most powerful motivational force today is false hope." Legality and legitimacy. United States MLM businesses operate in all 50 U.S. states. Businesses may use terms such as affiliate marketing or home-based business franchising. Many pyramid schemes attempt to present themselves as legitimate MLM businesses. Some sources say that all MLMs are essentially pyramid schemes, even if they are legal. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission states, "Steer clear of multi-level marketing plans that pay commissions for recruiting new distributors. They're actually illegal pyramid schemes." Why is pyramiding dangerous? Because plans that pay commissions for recruiting new distributors inevitably collapse when no new distributors can be recruited. And when a plan collapses, most people, except perhaps those at the very top of the pyramid, end up empty-handed. In a 2004 staff advisory letter to the Direct Selling Association, the FTC states, "Much has been made of the personal, or internal, consumption issue in recent years. In fact, the amount of internal consumption in any multi-level compensation business does not determine whether or not the FTC will consider the plan a pyramid scheme." The critical question for the FTC is whether the revenues that primarily support the commissions paid to all participants are generated from purchases of goods and services that are not simply incidental to the purchase of the right to participate in a money-making venture. The Federal Trade Commission warns not all multi-level marketing plans are legitimate. Some are pyramid schemes. It's best not to get involved in plans where the money you make is based primarily on the number of distributors you recruit in your sales to them, rather than on your sales to people outside the plan who intend to use the products. Criticism: the Federal Trade Commission issued a decision in re Amway Corp. in 1979 in which it indicated that multi-level marketing was not illegal per se in the United States. However, Amway was found guilty of price fixing and making exaggerated income claims. The FTC advises that multi-level marketing organizations with greater incentives for recruitment than product sales are to be viewed skeptically. The FTC also warns that the practice of getting commissions from recruiting new members is outlawed in most states as pyramiding. In April 2006, it proposed a business opportunity rule intended to require all sellers of business opportunities, including MLMs, to provide enough information to enable prospective buyers to make an informed decision about the probability of earning money. In March 2008, the FTC removed network marketing companies from the proposed business opportunity rule. The revised proposal, however, would not reach multi-level marketing companies as certain companies that may have been swept inadvertently into a scope of the April 2006 proposal. Walter J. Carl stated in a 2004 Western Journal of Communication article that MLM organizations have been described by some as cults, pyramid schemes, or organizations rife with misleading, deceptive, and unethical behavior, such as the questionable use of evangelical discourse to promote the business, and the exploitation of personal relationships for financial gain. In China, volunteers working to rescue people from the schemes have been physically attacked. MLMs are also criticized for being unable to fulfill the promises for the majority of participants due to basic conflicts with Western cultural norms. There are even claims that the success rate for breaking even or even making money is far worse than other types of businesses. The vast majority of MLMs are recruiting MLMs, in which participants must recruit aggressively to profit. Based on available data from the companies themselves, the loss rate for recruiting MLMs is approximately 99.9%, i.e., 99.9% of participants lose money after subtracting all expenses, including purchases from the company. Quote, in part, this is because encouraging recruits to further recruit people to compete with leads to market saturation. Quote, it has also been claimed, by its very nature, MLM is completely devoid of any scientific foundations, because of the encouraging of recruits to further recruit the competitors. Some people have even gone so far as to say at best modern MLMs are nothing more than legalized pyramid schemes, with one stating multi-level marketing companies have become an accepted and legally sanctioned form of pyramid scheme in the United States, while another states multi-level marketing, a form of pyramid scheme, is not necessarily fraudulent. In October 2010 it was reported that multi-level marketing companies were being investigated by a number of state attorneys general amid allegations that salespeople were primarily paid for recruiting and that more recent recruits cannot earn anything near what early entrants do. Industry critic Robert L. Fitzpatrick has called multi-level marketing the Main Street bubble that will eventually burst. China. Multi-level marketing was first introduced to China by American, Taiwanese, and Japanese companies following the Chinese economic reform of 1978. This rise in multi-level marketing's popularity coincided with economic uncertainty and a new shift towards individual consumerism. Multi-level marketing was banned on the mainland by the government in 1998, citing social, economic, and taxation issues. Further regulation, prohibition of xuanshao, was enacted in 2005. Clause 3 of Chapter 2 of the regulation states having downlines is illegal. O'Regan wrote, with this regulation China makes clear that while direct sales is permitted in the mainland, multi-level marketing is not. MLM companies have been trying to find ways around China's prohibitions, or have been developing other methods, such as direct sales, to take the products to China through retail operations. The direct sales regulations limit direct selling to cosmetics, health food, sanitary products, bodybuilding equipment and kitchen utensils, and the regulations require Chinese or foreign companies who intend to engage into direct sale business in mainland China to apply for and obtain direct selling license from the Ministry of Commerce. In 2016, there are 73 companies, including domestic and foreign companies, have obtained the direct selling license. Some multi-level marketing sellers have circumvented this ban by establishing addresses and bank accounts in Hong Kong, where the practice is legal, while selling and recruiting on the mainland. It was not until August 23, 2005 that the State Council promulgated rules that dealt specifically with direct sale operation, administration of direct sales, and the regulations for the prohibition of xuanshao. When direct selling is allowed, it will only be permitted under the most stringent requirements, in order to ensure the operations are not pyramid schemes, MLM, or fly-by-night operations.